Greetings guys, back to the movies, and as you might have guessed, I'm at the Sydney premiere of Mortal Kombat, shot in Australia, Warner Brothers film, but is getting distributed by Universal Pictures. Thank you Universal for the invite. So we're just about to head in and check this movie out. Should be great fun. Hopefully you enjoy the footage.
I think this is it's the biggest R-rated film that I can remember. Let's bring on down the director, Simon McQuoid. Simon, come on down. Let's give a big shout out. I just love how respectable and well dressed these two guys are. He's like, oh, what do you do for a job? We made this movie.
We're gonna rip your spine out.
Simon, jump on in here. Great to see you. Congratulations on the film. It's quite an achievement. How are you feeling with it about to release out to the world?
I'm very happy. I'm happy to stop talking about it, to be honest.
And some people can watch it.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to actually share it with the world and have them enjoy the film just as we do.
We're about to meet a couple of the cast. I don't know that there's been quite a quintessentially Australian performance as one of the performances you're going to see in the film tonight. Was there any particular direction you gave Josh Lawson as far as the role of Kano goes?
Yeah, Josh and I had a very serious conversation at the start of production, and I said to him, just make sure he's really Australian and genuinely Australian, and the studio guys were all for that. There was no issues there, and Josh did not disappoint. So there's a lot of improv in this role that's come straight out of the brain of Josh Lawson. So if you like his performance tonight, you can thank him for that. So yeah, it was just to be really genuinely Australian, and so there's some words in there that most people around the world won't understand, but we will. I think the film's better for it.
We're going to bring Josh on in just a second. Now, when the film ends, we will be out of this cinema. Everyone here is going to finish on the final couple of frames of the film and be like, oh my God, this is going to happen next. Can you tell us anything about what might happen in the Mortal Kombat universe after this film is released? You kind of cut to, I don't want to give anything away.
More fatalities.
More fatalities, okay. Is there anything you can say? Because that is the number one question everyone here is going to have. It finishes on a little sequence, and I'm like, oh, where's this going?
Well, all I can say is that if enough people go to the cinema over the next couple of months, then we will, continue doing it, but it's not for me to decide. So it's a bit open at the moment, and we really just concentrated on this film. If we get this right, then we'll keep going. But I can't give you anything exciting, mate. I really can't.
No worries. Well, let's bring on someone exciting. One of the most lethal assassins in the film, the deadly Mileena. Please give it up for Sisi Stringer. Wow. I was going to wear that too. I'm glad we didn't clash. Now, I'm probably out of everyone here tonight, it's Sisi that I'm the most scared of. Your character, Mileena. Wow. Come on up here next to these guys. Welcome. Welcome to Hoyt's Entertainment. So I guess the obvious question is, we've got a stunning actress here in the most bloodthirsty, brutal movie of the year. How did that happen?
I don't always look like that. I don't always look like this either. So me personally, I sit somewhere between. I can be ferocious and also look like, my 6-year-old princess dream. It's everything I wanted.
Could you talk us through a day on set of Mortal Kombat? Because there's a lot of physical stuff in the film. It's very hard to see where the physical effects, the practical effects, and the digital effects, kind of where one begins and ends.
Yeah.
You guys look like you were doing
seamless, isn't it?
a lot of stuff on there, all done in Australia as well, which is brilliant. Talk us through a day on set. You've obviously got some intense makeup in there too. So what's going on?
Yeah.
The
So
unblock goes.
I start off in hair and makeup after somebody drags me out of bed. And they do like prosthetics on the face, and that's how I get all of these kind of the scars where the Tarkat and teeth come out.
Thank you very much, Sisi. I haven't seen the film yet.
It was in the trailer. Seriously.
It only takes 10 minutes.
Anyway, so yes, hair, makeup, I put some teeth in, I've got my weapons, and then I embark onto the stage. But my first day was the best. We were in a coal mine. It was my first day on a big movie set ever, and my costume had only been worn once before, and I had not moved in it, and so it was pinching me everywhere. And after walking up and down that mountain range,
I believe we woke you up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yes, there was that.
It was in Lee Creek.
Exactly, Lee Creek. I was thinking Lee
It was
Hill.
the largest open pit coal mine.
Exactly.
Right?
Spontaneous combustion as well. Let's not forget we walked
So
through
she went
there.
into the works at 2:30 and we shot
Yeah.
at 5:30.
Exactly. And rocks would literally just light fire as you walked by. That was fun. So yes, I have scars from where my costume cut me, but that was the
Simon
best day of my life.
I
Battle
love it.
scars,
I love it when
literally.
actors are inflicted with pain. It's great.
They're more compliant.
I love that tonight you've decided to wear something just purely out of comfort.
The blood splattered fry.
Yes, as I said before, it's, something big to make up for my small personality.
So I literally can't believe that this is you on the screen. I can't wait for you guys to see the film, so let's crack on. what you're going to see in the film tonight is something, there's some fantastic performances, and one central performance comes from a guy who has been working his guts out for years here in Australia, here right around the world. This may well be the role that he was made to play. I don't know how he feels about that, but his performance in this film is just sensational. And when we get to travel again, whenever you go around the world, people are going to say in Italy, in Spain, in South America, in Asia, oh, do you know Kano? So please give it up for the man that plays Kano, the wonderful Josh Lawson.
What do we say? Under promise, over deliver.
Yeah, sorry, jump in here for me, Josh. Kano, does everyone know Kano? How would you describe Kano?
Look, he's misunderstood. He's a lovable rogue. I don't want to say too much, but he was a lot of fun to play. And believe me, as shocked as you are that I am in this movie, I am more shocked. I am fully aware this was not the obvious choice. I don't think anyone thought the words starring Josh Lawson would end up in a sentence alongside the new Mortal Kombat movie. But that's what makes him a crazy genius, hopefully. Certainly, I was grateful to step into those boots. And yeah, I just genuinely, I hope you have as much fun watching it as I had shooting it. You'll be fine. And then you're
Do
in
you
a good
have
place.
any absolute diehard super fans of Mortal Kombat?
Woo! Yeah! We did it for you!
She's taking over, Jabba. Keep going. She's taking over. She did it on
All right,
set.
my last question. Okay, I had a sausage sizzle earlier this week. I don't know if you can see that. I nearly took the top of my thumb off.
Oh.
Gruesome. What injuries are we talking about in this film? Because this is, I've grown up on Star Wars where you go pew pew and people fall over and they're dead. In this film, in the opening sequence, there is the most brutal stuff I've seen. What's going on when you're an actor on this set and you're the director on this, you're the producer, and you're making these kills look as real as you can?
I'm sleeping in the trailer. Bennett's nowhere to be seen. He's telling people what to do, yelling at people. I'm probably walking to get a coffee. And these guys are doing all the hard work, so ask them.
Yeah, no, I courageously called for my stunt double and let him take over because he is really excellent and I'm really not. And so I let him do what I cannot, which is what you're about to watch here tonight.
You were pretty
And
well.
I was the opposite. I was like, let me do absolutely everything you can legally allow me to do. And I did, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, Sisi did a lot of the stuff in there. I mean, we didn't have to shy away from it. There's some really full-on stuff that Sisi does in there, and it's impressive. Josh, on the other hand, was not impressive at all. He was lazy. He didn't give a shit. And
When you've been in the business as long as I have, you just stop giving a shit.
All right, Grandpa.
We'll give you back the muscle suit.
I hope you guys enjoy the film. Please tell your friends about it. It's so brilliant to see everyone back here in a full house at Hoyt's, in probably some of the most comfortable cinema seats in the country with one of the biggest screens and best sound systems. Thanks so much for coming. Please give it up for our very special guest tonight. And please enjoy Mortal Kombat in cinemas this Thursday. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Enjoy the cinema.
Thank you. Hello, Dave. Hello.
Just saw the premiere of Mortal Kombat in Sydney thanks to Warner Brothers and Universal Pictures in Australia who did the distribution. It was a very interesting film. I'm quite impressed. It made in Australia. Australia, South Australia specifically. Director Simon McQuoid did a really fabulous job. It's kind of a visual feast, really. The plot is a bit thin in certain points, but it is based off Mortal Kombat, and it is really one of the better video games movies that's come out in recent years. The original Mortal Kombat was quite memorable. There is some callbacks to that, especially with the soundtrack, which is really quite cool for all those nostalgic people. But this really is a brutal feast. I mean, imagine like Enter the Dragon crossed with Kill Bill, plus a lot of superhero kind of mythology. Really entertaining watch. Not for the faint of heart, but definitely worth watching. So Simon McQuoid, fabulous job. Congratulations on that. And star of the show, really, Josh Lawson as Kano. Very authentic Australian kind of humour there, and it's really great fun. Highly enjoyable. I do recommend it. It's definitely worth a watch. But until next time, I will catch you guys later at the next one. Cheers.